Welcome everybody to Inside the Locker Room Podcast, week episode 4, starring Big Time Tony and Old Dog Owen. What's up, Owen? How you feeling today, buddy?
What's going on? What's going on, man?
Not much, just having a good day. Good sore week, but good day.
Same here, man. No work the next 2 days, so I'm looking forward to it. Gonna relax and I don't know, watch TV.
It was a long week. Oh, I gotta readjust my camera.
Should be. Yeah, I'm good. Okay. Can you see me?
Yep, I'm good.
All right.
So we got planned for the week. Oh wait, we said we had a breaking news, didn't we?
Yes, we got some breaking news. One of the topics I just recently saw. I got an alert from a couple of different sports apps. Dylan Lawson, the hitting coach of the New York Yankees, was fired.
That's interesting.
As a Yankees fan, I am more than friggin' thrilled.
I take it, who was that bad of a hitting coach?
Oh, dude, it was terrible. I mean, it was awful because we can't hit. Like, we're averaging not even 4 runs a game. We were up 4-1 today, and we ended up losing 7-4. It's like we just can't hit without Judge. Honestly, there's no heart in the team. I'm hoping that's not the case, and I'm hoping it just has to do with the hitting coach and with the break coming up and. Getting a new hitting coach, in time for the second half of the season, it sparks something in us because right now we look lost.
That's possible. You never know. Sometimes hitting coaches aren't good coaches. Sometimes the team is just in a funk.
Yeah.
But it'll be interesting to see how things turn out now that he's gone.
Yeah, I know. He was our hitting coach for a few years, so I want to see. It's definitely going to be a change. Definitely going to be a turn of events here. I mean, I want to see improvement, but then another part of me is like, oh, what if there's no improvement? And it's just the same damn process all over again. And we really do need Judge in the lineup, and it's not the hitting coach's fault. But I'm hoping that's not the case. So we'll see. Come time for the second half of the season.
Like I said, it'll be interesting to see how they turn out.
Yeah. Tony, what else did you have for breaking news?
Mine will be more towards the rumor mill, so it'll be more towards the end of the show.
Okay, all right. Do you want to get started on the first topic?
Yep, what's the first one?
All right, so we got Jimmy Cordero.
Oh,
nice picture. If that doesn't scream out my mom and dad were not nice to me when I was younger, I don't know what does.
So for those of you who don't know, I don't think he was released yet, but I know he's in trouble for domestic violence.
Yes, that's correct.
How much did he get suspended for?
The whole season. The rest of the remainder of the season, yeah. Yeah, I want to say they recalled, what the hell was his name? They recalled somebody from AAA to take his place. I don't remember his name. Damn. That's going to bother me. They brought up someone from AAA, though, to replace him in the bullpen. So, I mean, Jimmy Cordero, it's not really a huge loss. The guy's not that great. Our bullpen is still the best in the league regardless. But, I mean, come on. This is like going back to the argument we had with all the players getting suspended for betting. Players have had issues like this before. They get not arrested, but they get suspended for domestic violence or drugs. I mean, Jimmy Cordero, I'm sure, has seen other players do it, but yet he does it himself. And what do they think? They're not going to get caught?
I have no idea what they're thinking.
I mean, I don't understand it. If I had that much money and making that much money, I'd be like an angel.
You would think, but
I would do nothing wrong.
Unfortunately, not everybody thinks like that.
No, I know, and that's what's unfortunate. I mean, this guy's making millions of dollars a year, and he fucks it all up by beating the hell out of somebody. For what reason?
I have no idea. I only got one thing to say about that.
Damn straight, man. Damn straight. And I'm a Yanks fan.
Oh, what's next on the list?
All right, so this one we're gonna combine the two. We're combining number two and 8. Number 2 is 2K24 release cover for the Mom Edition Kobe Bryant. And then we're also going to combine that with the 2K24 player ratings that I have seen so far. That I've seen about 14 of them.
Okay, well, let's address the cover
Yes.
first. I'm actually happy that they're doing this for him.
I'm thrilled. I am.
He deserved to be on the cover for 2K24.
I'll be buying this one. Absolutely. I'm definitely buying this one. Yeah.
Of course.
Absolutely, I'm buying this one.
That is definitely.
Yeah, this one's definitely just because I have a lot of respect. I have a lot of respect for Kobe, and I was devastated when he passed away. I remember that day I was watching. It was the Pro Bowl, and I was in my apartment back when I was still living on my own, and now with my grandparents. I was living on my own, watching TV, Pro Bowl game, and they're talking. All of a sudden, breaking news, and I believe it was Peyton Manning that was commentating. And he said, "Oh, we just found out that Kobe Bryant and his daughter died in a helicopter crash." And I'm like, "Get out of here!" So then I turn on the news, and yeah, there it was. I mean, I was in tears. It was really upsetting.
Yeah, I remember waking up to a message about that.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was just like, I cannot believe I was like, "Are you serious?"
Yeah, I actually. Yeah. I called my mom immediately afterwards. She was at my dad's mom's house. They were all at their house. And I said, "Did you guys hear?" And she's like, "No, hear what?" And I said, "Kobe Bryant just died in a helicopter crash." And she's like, "No, he didn't. You're lying." And I was like, "No, I'm serious. Turn on the news." And then we were on the phone for another 10 minutes, and she couldn't believe it.
Yeah, it was heartbreaking.
It really was, because Kobe Bryant was just an inspiration to so many.
So yeah, I'm glad he's getting the cover.
He does well deserved. Absolutely. There you go. Well deserved.
I'm hoping that they actually do like they did with Jordan, like Kobe moments and stuff like that.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
So now let's get to the ratings.
Yeah. So I have, like I said, I got 14. Oh, where is it? Hold on. Let's see. Here we go. Nope, that's not it. Where did I put it? There it is. All right. So I got the 2K24 ratings so far that I've found. I got 14 in number 1, LeBron James at a 97 overall. Can't argue with that, Tony.
That's my feeling about that one.
I'm sorry. Look, he had an okay season. I mean, yeah, he may be 38 years old, but I don't know. I think the guy should be like a 95, maybe 96.
I'll say 95.
Okay. I see some of the ones you have on here. Besides, I don't have Donovan Mitchell on the list, but we could mention him. I noticed. I have everybody else I have on the list, besides the one, which is Spida. Number 2.
Ja Morant should be not a 94.
No, he should not. Yeah. Well, actually, you know what? I found out he's at 92 overall.
Oh, okay. Well,
I mean, I could have it wrong, but I mean, as far as I went to 2KRatings.com.
Yeah, I think these were just from last year, and then they show either if they went up or down.
I mean, it would make sense that he was 92 since he was suspended. I mean, that maybe could have brought him down. I'm not sure. But we'll go with either or.
Yeah.
So at number 2, we have Jason Tatum at a 95 overall. I mean, I see right here he is at a 94 from last year, plus 1 makes it 95.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, I would have put him higher if he had showed up in the playoffs. In the series against Miami, that for one. If he had showed up in Miami, they take it out Miami, or even or even if he had put up an effort, I would have ranked him higher.
Agreed.
Yeah. But he just did not play it really well. He didn't really play well at all against Miami. He really didn't show up. So 95 is where he should remain for now. Number 3, we have Giannis Antetokounmpo, 97 overall.
That sounds about right.
I agree with that. I do. I agree with that as well. He still balled out this year. He still played amazing. They may have been knocked out first round, but it's not the first time a first seed has been knocked out first round.
No, and it won't be the last.
It happened. Yeah, it's not going to be the last. It wasn't the first, not going to be the last. It happens to the greatest teams. I mean, the Heat got hot at the right time. It just happens. I mean, Giannis is still one of the best power forward / centers in the league that we know today.
Exactly.
He definitely deserves a 97. So no argument there. Number 4, I honestly would rank this guy higher, but right now he's at a 94 overall, and that's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, I would say
I give him
a 92.
Yeah, I don't know, man. The way he balled out this year, I put him at like a 95. This guy balled out.
Yeah, but we really can't just give him a 95 because he balled out for one season.
That's true. I mean, the Thunder, though, are going to be a problem in the next couple of years. I'm telling you. Thunder are going to be an issue.
Yeah, more likely.
Shai is really looking good. You got Chet Holmgren coming back. Josh Giddey is like almost a triple-double machine. Well, last year it kind of was. You got a big 3 right there. That's a pretty healthy. As long as they're all healthy, that's a playoff team.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, number 5, 96 overall. I think this suits him about right. Maybe I would even say him to be a 97. Stephen Curry. He's a 96 overall.
The crowd agrees.
Yes. I think 96 suits him well. He had another great year. I mean, he pretty much always does. Every year in and year out, he produces the best. Still the greatest shooter of all time. I mean, there's no debate there. But 96, I'd agree. I think it's a good rating.
Yeah, I agree too.
Number 6, we have at a 96 overall, plays for the Phoenix Suns, Kevin Durant.
He was 96.
Yes, sir.
He should be high. Honestly, he should be higher than LeBron.
I think he should. Yes, absolutely. I agree.
Let me see what the crowd thinks about that one. Nope, the crowd doesn't like it. They're booing it.
All right, so number 7, at 97 overall, your reigning Finals MVP, Nikola Jokic.
Yeah, I agree with that one.
I could have him at a 97, maybe a 98.
The crowd agrees as well.
Okay. Number 8, we have the reigning league MVP at a 97 overall, Joel Embiid.
Yeah, I agree with that one.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I do too. Like, here's my take on the Embiid Jokic debate. This is my opinion. After the finals this year and how Jokic and them won the finals, Jokic should have won the league MVP this year, and Embiid should have won it last year.
I mean, let's face it, they are the 2 best players right now.
Oh, absolutely. But I feel like it was stolen from Embiid last year. I mean, he got robbed.
I feel like it was stolen from him as well last year, too.
Yes. It was definitely robbed. I mean, it was ridiculous how bad he got robbed out of a league MVP.
Yeah, I agree.
Number 9, at a 97 overall, probably turning into one of the bigger crybabies of the NBA. Plays for the Dallas Mavericks, triple-double machine, Luka Doncic.
Yeah, but he still deserves it though.
He does. He's honestly one of the best generational talents I have seen in a long time. This guy is ridiculous. He bitches a lot, but he's good.
At least like, he doesn't flop.
No, we're not like a flop. No, absolutely not. I actually, speaking of Luka, it was funny. I watched this video. It was actually in a live game. The ref called a foul, and Luka goes to the ref. He goes, "You see that foul over there?" And she goes, "What foul?" And he goes, "Fouling in love with you." Dude, I couldn't even keep a straight face. I'm like, dude, this guy is funny. Even the ref even smiled and laughed. Like, that's awesome.
Who's next?
All right. Number 10 at a 92 overall, the Claw, Kawhi Leonard.
He's actually still in the league?
I know, right? Can you believe that? No, he's part-time, man.
That's a laughter.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This guy's played like 30 games out of the last 2 years. He does not. Honestly, I put him out like an 89 or a 90.
Yeah, I would say like an 89. 88.
Yeah, even 88, honestly, yeah. Okay, so number 11, 92 overall, Guns N' Roses, Ja Morant.
The talent-wise, I have to agree.
Okay. Talent-wise, yes. Common sense-wise, no.
Yeah. Common sense-wise, that's a laughter.
Yeah, exactly. All right, number 12. He plays for the team that literally surprised everybody this year. 93 overall, Jimmy Buckets.
That's not a surprise.
No, it's not a surprise. It's not. I mean, I think 93 is right where it should be.
Exactly.
Yep, right where it should be. Because there's been times this year where he was inconsistent. So honestly, if he was consistent all year, this entire year, and they had won the finals, I'd rate him higher.
Agreed.
Number 13. This one's questionable. I don't agree with it. Plays for the Boston Celtics, 91 overall, Al Horford.
I'm kind of mixed on that one.
I mean, I kind of am too. I don't know. Like, it's hard to explain why he should be 91 overall and why he shouldn't be 91 overall.
Well, to explain the reason why is easy, because I mean, him and Marcus Smart was the heart and soul of the Boston Celtics.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
I mean, he came up big when they needed him. So, but giving him a 91 towards the end of his career, I don't know if they was just being sympathetic about it, or that's the only thing I have the issue with. Was it the sympathy 91, or was it a serious situation where he was a 91?
Yeah. Well, number 14, 2K posted this on Facebook 2 days ago. Ben Simmons at an 87 overall. What, are you high, 2K? I mean, that is ridiculous. There, I knew that would come in handy.
That's my take.
I mean, I'm sorry, but I mean, the guy has played maybe 10 games in like the last 3 years. And when he's on the court, I really honestly think he's pretty friggin' bad.
He is.
I just don't see how he's an 87 overall. That's actually absolutely ridiculous.
That's why. So who's next? Well, that was the last one, wasn't it?
That was the last one. Should we move on to the next topic?
Yeah, let's go to the next one. See who's up next.
Okay, so the topic number 3, since we did 2 and 8 already together, number 3 is the NBA in-season tournament. Something I actually, after watching ESPN last night explain everything, I'm excited. I think this is going to be pretty neat.
Okay, so we're going to do a split screen because we're going to go to Richard Jefferson to break down how the in-season tournament is going to work.
So that means everyone shut the hell up.
All right, everybody, the NBA first ever in-season tournament is now official. But how does it work? Like this. First up is group play. All 30 teams will be split into 6 groups, 3 from the East, 3 from the West, with a random draw based on last year's regular season records. Each team in a group plays each other 1 time, a total of 4 games, 2 at home, 2 on the road.
1, 2, 3, yeah.
Now, those games happen Tuesdays and Fridays in November, so set your calendar. Basically, these regular season NBA games also count as tournament games. Now, in each group, the team with the best group play record after those 4 games, they're moving on. The team with the next best record in each conference, those 2 are the wild cards. Always watch out for the wild cards. Now, we get to the knockout round. 8 teams, single elimination, and you know what that means. Win and move on, or lose, and you're out. And the last 4 teams standing, guess what? You're headed to Vegas, baby. That's right. In Las Vegas, the semifinal battles will get us to the championship game on December 9th. 2 teams in a winner-take-all final to be named champion and be awarded the first ever NBA Cup. Come on now. Look, there's a lot to look forward to this season. Players on new teams, rookies new to the league, and teams just looking to make some noise. And the NBA in-season tournament is going to be a can't-miss, must-see, high-stakes, high-level competition. And if you're a hoops head just like me, I promise you, you're going to love it.
So basically, that's going to make it interesting. It's going to be completely different for the league. That's for sure.
Now I have every group listed on what teams are in each group. If you want me to announce them.
Sure, go ahead.
All right. So in Group 1, we have the Philadelphia 76ers, the Cleveland Cavaliers, the Atlanta Hawks, the Indiana Pacers, and the Detroit Pistons. And that's in Group 1. So I guess their own division.
Okay.
I mean, honestly, if you wanted to choose who it's coming down to in this one, it's going to be the Sixers and Cavs.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. Hawks will fight in there for a while, but nah, they're not going to last much. I think it's going to be the Sixers. Sixers, realistically, are probably going to win that group. Cavs are going to give them a run, but I think the Sixers are going to pull that out.
I agree.
Group 2, we have the Milwaukee Bucks, the New York Knicks, the Miami Heat, the Washington Wizards, and the Charlotte Hornets. I'll tell you right now, that's coming down to the Bucks, Knicks, and Heat.
Yeah, they would stick us in the division with 2 of the tough teams.
I know, man. As soon as I was watching a live lesson, I'm like, oh yeah, of course we're stuck with Milwaukee and Miami.
Well, of course.
Well, no, you know what? You know what though? I kind of like this because it kind of gives us a revenge tour against Miami.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not playoffs, but it's a tournament, so we could get some revenge on them in a tournament.
Yeah, we could. I agree.
But in all reality, I don't have the Knicks winning that group. I mean, they may surprise me, but I either got the Bucks or the Heat taking it.
Well, I mean, you also got to look at it this way. It is early in the season, so
yes. I'm predicting my way too early predictions.
You never know that. I mean, injuries could take place.
Yeah.
Hell, I mean, free agency is still not over yet, so we
true.
might be getting a superstar that could push us over the top.
That's true. Group 3, we have the Boston Celtics, the Brooklyn Nets, the Toronto Raptors, the Chicago Bulls, and the Orlando Magic. Celtics all day.
Do I have a snoring button over here? Damn, I don't. I gotta create one. That's gonna be a snooze.
Oh, absolutely. Celtics going to run away with that. Group 4.
Again, hold on,
What?
wait a minute. I'm kind of having second thoughts, simply for the fact that Marcus Smart is no longer there.
True.
He's been replaced by Porzingis.
Yeah.
I do have a button for that one. Because that is a joke.
Oh, absolutely. All right, Group 4. We have the Memphis Grizzlies, the Phoenix Suns, the Los Angeles Lakers, the Utah Jazz, and the Portland Trailblazers.
I mean, that's basically going to come down pretty much to Phoenix and maybe the Lakers.
I would put Memphis on there, but with having John Morant out, I don't know if he's going to play in the NBA in-season tournament. So if he doesn't play, it's coming down to LA and Phoenix.
Well, I mean, you also got to look at, will AD be available?
Yeah,
he might
true.
sprain a finger. He might cough and laugh too hard and crack a rib. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to knock the guy, but he is injury prone.
Oh, he's a walking hospital bill, man. All right.
What's the next group?
Group 5, we got the Denver Nuggets, reigning champs, LA Clippers, New Orleans Pelicans, Dallas Mavericks, and the Houston Rockets. That may be the most interesting one out of this whole list.
I agree. The Pelicans probably could make some noise if Zion gets his ass in the gym and do something.
No, he'd rather sit down and eat a Big Mac.
The Rockets, I don't know where Fred VanVleet are running that team now.
They're going to be interesting. I mean, James Harden might be going back, so.
It's still going to be the Denver Nuggets to lose.
Yeah.
I mean, I can see possibly the Rockets, and like I said, the Pelicans if Zion stops hanging around with porn stars and having late night visits at McDonald's. They might be able to give the Nuggets a run, but that's the Nuggets to lose all day.
Yeah, absolutely. Group 6, another interesting one, because we potentially have 4 out of 5 of these teams are potential playoff teams. Sacramento Kings, Golden State Warriors, Minnesota Timberwolves, Oklahoma City Thunder, and the San Antonio Spurs. That is another interesting group.
That group is going to be Golden State to lose.
Yep.
Sacramento.
They're pretty exciting.
So I mean, Sacramento. If they keep doing what they're doing, they can steal it.
Yeah.
San Antonio. I don't see it.
Nah, them no.
Oklahoma, maybe. They could be the sleeper.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that's it for that. So, you all ready to move on to the next topic?
Of course. And I'm kind of mad I didn't have a picture for that one.
Oh, yeah, it would be nice to have a picture for that one. Number 4, Wemby.
But we did have the video, so.
You have a video?
I said we did have the video for it, so. I mean, that kind of balanced it out.
Number 4, Wemby and the Britney Spears issue. Probably the most comical one on this list.
Oh. Yeah, I didn't even do a picture for that one.
it's kind of hard to do a picture for that one.
Yeah, because I mean, I really didn't know about it till you said something to me about it. To be
Yeah.
honest with you.
Yeah.
I mean, I did get a notification from ESPN, and I kind of laughed and was like, "Why is Britney Spears being mentioned in the sports thing? Who cares?"
Yeah, especially with none other than Victor Wembanyama, or the number 1 draft pick in the NBA. What?
Exactly.
I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that. Like, it's Britney Spears has gone a little cuckoo. I mean,
Little.
I give her the benefit of the doubt because she's hot.
She belongs in the straitjacket.
I mean, I don't know. I guess Wembanyama kind of handled it as mature as you could get for a rookie.
Well, considering he's only what 20.
He's like
I don't even
21.
think he's 20.
20 or 21. Yeah, he's like 4 years younger than me.
Yeah, he's still a baby.
Yeah, he's young, man. And Britney Spears is near her 40s, isn't she?
I think she's like 1,000.
Yeah. Well, with the drugs she did, I mean, it does make her look older than she actually is. So.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, there's not really much to say about this one. I mean, other than Britney Spears is cuckoo and Wembanyama she really shouldn't be affiliating himself with Britney Spears at all. Thought that was kind of common sense, Wemby.
I agree.
I mean, dude, you're a basketball player. You're 7'5".
But in his defense, he is from France, so he might not know. Somebody should have told him.
True, yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's true, yeah. All right, do you want to move on to the next one?
Sure.
All right, so like I said, there wasn't much to talk about that one. We got number 5, the NBA free agency update. So I actually wrote down 2 updates as far as free agency goes that were definitely worth mentioning. We have DeJounte Murray agrees to a 4-year extension with the Atlanta Hawks. I don't know, man. I think he should have left. That whole Trae Young, DeJounte Murray combo is not working. They're both the same type of player. They're both the same type of player. You can't have that on a team. It doesn't work half the time.
It never worked.
That's exactly. I don't know. I feel like it would have been nice to see him opt out, become a free agent. But you know, it's whatever. Maybe we'll see improve. Maybe we will see improvement with the duo. I doubt it. Other than that, DeJounte Murray's great, no doubt. I mean, I really wish he would have went back to San Antonio. Him and Wemby would have been nice.
I agree.
That would have been really interesting. That would have been fun to watch. Anything to say about that, Tony?
Not really.
We got the other one that I thought worth mentioning was Anthony Edwards agrees to a 5-year extension with the Timberwolves. That I like.
That one, honestly, I believe he should. He should have left.
Okay. Why so? How so?
Just because, I mean, you already got Gobert and Cat not getting along. It's just gonna, and if they can't move Cat, it's just going to be the same problem where he's going to end up getting frustrated.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean,
I just love the comment we received about the last one. Here, I'm gonna post it for you.
That is perfect.
Yeah, I gotta agree.
All right, whoever that is, you just won comment of the month. Yo, I just thought of an idea. I think we should have comment of the month every month.
That's a good idea. We can do that, yeah.
Right? I think we should have comment of the month every month. You just won the first comment of the month. Congratulations.
Yeah, we should do that.
That's great. That's awesome. Yeah, I thought we said we should look into that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so again, congrats on the comment. That was really funny. Let's see, what do we got here? Do you want to move on to the next one? This is like my favorite one.
What's the next one?
Number 6, the Home Run Derby participants.
Okay, so hold on. We have 2 pitches for that one.
Okay.
Of course, everybody know the Home Run Derby is, I believe, is this week, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's Tuesday.
No, the All-Star game is Tuesday, I believe.
Then is it tomorrow?
I think it's tomorrow.
I think it's tomorrow. Tomorrow is the Home Run Derby. Yeah, tomorrow's the Home Run Derby. Tuesday's the All-Star game.
Which is brought to you, of course, by T-Mobile.
Yep. It's pretty funny because Tony, it's pretty funny because this first picture, not a single one of these players is in the Home Run Derby.
I know that's what I did.
Okay.
We do actually have the picture for participants.
Gotcha. Well, I like that.
Who do you think is going to take it?
Me overall? Like, who's going to win the whole thing?
Yeah.
I'm going with Pete Alonso, man. This guy somehow always finds a way to get into the finals every year.
I agree. He's won the last 2.
Either him or Mookie's going to win it.
Mookie Betts does have a good shot.
Yeah.
But I still, unless Pete Alonso just has a bad day, I don't see nobody beating him.
Not really, no. I mean, honestly, I would love to see a Pete versus Vlad finals. That would be pretty awesome.
That would.
And I would take Pete. Like I said, I'm sticking with Pete the whole way.
I agree, so am I.
I mean, if Judge is not in it, then his only true contender besides Judge is Vlad. Like, if Judge was in it, Judge would give him a run for his money, but Vlad will, but Pete's going to come out on top.
I agree.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be a good one. We got some interesting players in this one, but like I said, yeah, I got Pete taking this the whole way. I actually just did the on the MLB Play app. I did my own bracket.
How'd that turn out?
Oh, well, I don't know yet. Didn't start. I mean, I did it. I mean, what?
I just wanted to see what you was going to say.
All right, let's see what we got here. You want to move on to the next topic? We're actually moving pretty quickly this time.
Yeah, the next is the Summer League. Well, that's because there's a few other topics that we're going to end up dragging along on anyway.
Yeah.
That I just know for a fact.
Yeah. NBA Summer League. I really haven't been keeping much up with it because the Knicks haven't played a Summer League game yet. I try to catch 1 or 2 Knicks games for Summer League. So once they play their first game, I'll probably tune into it.
Pretty much for a lot of people that don't know, the Summer League is basically for teams of see what some of their draft picks are like, and for undrafted players. We've had a lot of young talent that's come through the Summer League that has turned into not superstars, but they're getting there.
Yeah.
So this year's Summer League is not going to be any different. Of course, it's being held in Vegas, like always. So, I mean, it's just going to be interesting to see what, the young players are going to do, as well as some of, not so young players who's still trying to get into the league. And this has been a stepping stone for a lot of young players.
Yeah.
And players who just haven't been drafted to actually make their way into the league.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's going to be that along with the G League. So it's going to be interesting to see what the Summer League is going to bring with all the teams that actually probably start playing. I think they all officially will, as I think that was this Friday, they all should have a game played already.
Yeah. Yeah, the Knicks play this Friday actually against the Rockets. I can't watch though because it's on NBA TV and that's blacked out for the Knicks.
Of course, why wouldn't it be?
It's ridiculous. That's why I don't pay for NBA League Pass every month because the Knicks are blacked out on the League Pass.
Yeah, it's the league got a thing against James. This is not the Knicks. It's James Dolan.
Yeah, I know.
He needs to go away.
Well, so I remember last year the Knicks were in the championship round against the Trailblazers in the Summer League and they lost. This was last year's Summer League, so I definitely want to pay more attention this year too to see if we could, play at that same level, maybe win it this year. I know we lost. I think it was like I think we lost in like 3 games, but I would love to see if they could actually win it.
That would be nice.
Like I said, we lost to the Trailblazers last year. Exactly, man. Like, it was definitely really exciting to see because I wasn't following them the entire Summer League last season. And then when I found out they were in the playoff part or whatever it is they call it, and we made it to the championship, I started paying attention. I'm like, oh, wow, this is pretty neat.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's going to be an interesting summer for them. So,
yeah,
pretty much for all the young players, as long as they make it out of the Summer League without any injuries.
Absolutely. All right, Tony, this is your topic. We have the NFL greatest defensive players at each position. Interesting. I like this one. This is cool.
That's why I was thinking. I was like, football season's coming up.
Yeah.
It's time to start getting everybody geared up and ready for the upcoming season. What? Not a better way than to discuss the best players on defense at their position.
Like my favorite YouTuber says, what maneuver could possibly be smoother?
So, I mean, if you look at, let's start with the defensive line. I mean, you already see 2 of the greatest in Joe Green and Aaron Donald.
Yeah.
Now, is it too early to put Aaron Donald at that spot?
No. I think he's earned that.
So do I.
Yeah, he's earned that. Not to mention he's fucking broke. Not to mention he's broken in Madden.
That's nothing new.
And dude, he gets around every. He gets around every offensive lineman like it's nothing.
I'm sorry, go ahead. You're cutting it in and out.
Am I?
Yeah, he does. Yeah, you was cutting in and out for a second.
Am I good now?
Yeah, you're good now.
Okay. He gets around like every offensive lineman in Madden like it's nothing.
Yeah, I know. Trust me, I know.
It's crazy.
For those of the younger people who don't know, Joe Green was the meanest defensive lineman ever to put on a pair of pads.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That man was scary. There was a reason why they called him Mean Joe Green.
Yep.
Because he was mean. At the edges, they got Lawrence Taylor and Reggie White.
Okay. I actually agree with that.
This one is kind of difficult for the simple fact is Lawrence Taylor was not necessarily always a defensive end. He was always the outside linebacker.
True.
So, I mean, by far, he is the greatest defensive player ever to put on pair of pads.
Yep.
So, I mean, he does definitely deserve to be on this list.
Yes.
But as an edge rusher, I would think more. I guess it depends on the defensive scheme you put them in. If it's a 4-3, then maybe. When he was playing with the Giants, they was in the 3-4.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it's like I said, it depends on what scheme. Reggie White definitely belongs in that spot. That is for sure. Also, I mean, a lot of people are going to say, well, what about J.J. Watt.
Nah, too injury prone.
I mean, part of me agreed that he does belong on there. Then there's part that's like, you're right. He was injured too much.
Yeah.
At middle linebacker, Ray Lewis.
Absolutely. 100%.
I cannot think of any other middle linebacker that was more feared than Ray Lewis.
Absolutely. No, I can't either, to be honest.
I mean, he was the type of linebacker that incorporated speed and power, which nobody has ever seen coming from a middle linebacker ever before.
Yep.
And yeah, I know you Chicago Bears fans are going to say, well, what about Brian Urlacher? No.
No.
Brian Urlacher, no. Maybe Richard Dent, but no.
Yeah.
Outside linebackers, Derek Brooks and Junior Seau.
Okay.
Definitely Junior Seau.
Yeah.
He was basically almost Lawrence Taylor Part 2.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Derek Brooks, I kind of could think of other outside linebackers that was better than Derek Brooks. It's just that Derek Brooks was more tenacious.
Yeah.
His motor never stopped.
Mm-hmm.
Cornerbacks. Definitely the number one person is Deion Sanders.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
To be on the other side of Deion Sanders, now there's going to be a great debate. Because there's so other many has the potential to take the greatest number 2 cornerback of all time spot. I mean, there's Champ Bailey,
Yep.
Charles Woodson, Darrelle Revis.
Yep.
I really don't want to throw his name in there, but Richard Sherman.
Ooh, I don't know, man.
So my issue with Richard Sherman was he wasn't a man-to-man corner.
Yeah.
He was a zone corner, which is why I have issues with having him up there.
Mm-hmm.
Because in the man-to-man situation, he did get burnt a lot.
Yeah.
He never left. He only stayed on one side of the field.
Yeah.
He's not like the other ones where you can put him on any side of the field and they'll shut that side of the field off.
Mm-hmm.
So for the second spot, I mean, like I said, we could go old school for Night Lane Train. He was Deion Sanders before Deion Sanders was.
Yeah.
There's also Darryl Green. From your Washington Redskins, Commanders.
Yeah.
What the hell is wrong with Can they change that damn name?
Look, for as long as I'm still alive, I'm calling them the fucking Redskins. I don't give a damn. They ain't no
Washington Commanders.
Dude, they ain't no Washington football team. They sure as hell ain't the Washington Commanders. They're the damn Washington Redskins.
That just irks me.
I wouldn't even mind it Red Bulls.
But they could have came up with something better than Commanders.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like, Red Bulls would have been pretty cool.
I agree.
Red Bulls would have been nice. I mean, I wouldn't mind calling them the Red Bulls.
So yeah, for
I think
that
it's
second
weird
spot,
because when I'm at work and I'm talking about sports and someone's like, "Oh, what's your favorite football team?" Oh, I'm a Commanders fan. Who?
yeah, that just doesn't sound right saying at the beginning.
It doesn't, man. Like, oh, who's your favorite football team? Oh, I'm a Washington Red Bulls fan. Oh, cool, nice. Yeah, there you go. Big difference.
So who we put at that second cornerback spot? Darrell Green?
Yeah, I would say so.
Because he was, I mean, he rarely got beaten. When you beat him, he chased you down.
Yep. Make you pay for it too.
He was the fastest man in football at one time.
Yep. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Now here comes the fun part: safeties.
Oof.
Yeah, there is so many.
I know. There's a lot of good
Ronnie
safeties.
Lott.
There was a lot of good safeties back in the day.
You got Ronnie Lott, Troy Polamalu, Ed Reed.
Yep.
Cam Chancellor.
Yep.
I mean, it's just so many. I mean, the first one, well, I guess if we break them down to free safety and strong safety, well, that's the problem. Some of them are interchangeable. They can swap either side.
I know.
Well, you definitely got to put Ronnie Lott on that list.
Yeah.
I mean, what other player you know who could have his finger ripped off in the middle of a game and just put a glove on and go back out there and continue playing?
See, that's like a different breed, man. That's just a different breed.
So I mean, you have to put him out there.
Oh, absolutely.
Man, that's a tough position to pick. I mean, Ed Reed was one of the best ball hawks.
Yep.
I mean, if he was anywhere near a pass, it was his. Even if it wasn't near it, it was his.
Yep.
Troy Polamalu was probably the most athletic safety. And some of his interceptions that he came up with was ridiculous. What's your take on him?
Honestly, I mean, I agree. It's definitely they're up in that list. I probably have to say. I mean, I don't really know much about those players because I wasn't alive during the time and I didn't get to watch them. So I don't have much of a say.
It just Back then, that's also when they could hit you as hard as they can and put your lights out too.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but I mean, it's just one of those where it's just hard to pinpoint at least a second safety.
Yeah.
Like I said, we could go with the ball hawk of Ed Reed, the athleticism of Troy Polamalu.
Yep.
The physicality of Cam Chancellor. It's a tough one.
I mean, what about Sean Taylor?
Yeah.
Come on, man. That guy was a fucking force to be reckoned with.
Whew.
And he was a monster.
Yeah, I have to put him up there. Yep.
Right? I mean, I don't know much. I mean, I've seen the highlights of Sean Taylor, and I mean, come on. The guy was something else.
Just imagine going across the middle of the field with him and Ronnie Lott.
Oh my God. I know.
Let's pick the person who you want to get hit by.
Yeah. I mean, there's been multiple accounts where Sean Taylor has knocked someone out by hitting him so hard.
So has Ronnie Lott.
Yeah, him too. Yeah.
I mean, we can even throw Steve Atwater up there. He was a hard hitter.
Yeah.
The only person that ever took the Nigerian running back, Christian Okoye, and put him on his ass.
Yeah. Absolutely. What else we got, Tony?
Oh, so we do have NFL trade, stick on NFL.
Okay.
It's
Rumor mill
time.
Here we go.
So there's two insane trades that has been brought up. One involving the Steelers and the LA Rams, and the other one involving the New York Giants and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Okay.
Which one would you like to hear first?
What'd you say?
I said, which one would you like to hear first?
Let's go with the first one. Steelers.
The Steelers?
Yeah.
So, there's a rumor going out that the Pittsburgh Steelers might try to acquire Aaron Donald.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
That would be, I mean, I don't know if he wants to go back to a rebuilding team, because that's what the Steelers are.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the Rams are rebuilding themselves.
Yeah.
So yeah, when I heard that, I was like, "This can't be real." I'm like, "This has
That's
to be
crazy. Yeah.
This has to
Yeah,
be
you
one
would
of
think.
those." Yeah, exactly.
Damn.
Power on.
And the second one, which involved the Bengals and the Giants, is one that's supposed to bring Daniel Jones a number one, a wide receiver number one. And no, there's not Jamar Chase.
Ah.
I already saw the wheels turning. It's not going to be Jamar Chase.
I was gonna say,
T.
man,
Higgins.
Giants fans are going, T. Higgins, that's not bad. Having T. Higgins and Darren Waller would be a nice duo.
And the package that's being offered
Saquon.
is a third round pick, and I
Okay.
believe a fourth round pick,
Hmm.
and they possibly might throw in a third draft pick.
That's actually not terrible.
So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see if any of those trades come through.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind having T. Higgins on my Giants.
Yeah.
Like I said, I mean, it'll give Daniel Jones a true number one. Although Darius Slayton is trying to make himself the number one receiver, but it'll be interesting.
We have breaking news. MLB.
Uh-oh.
So, with the number one pick, the Pittsburgh Pirates select right-handed pitcher Paul Skenes.
Who?
Paul Skenes.
Okay.
I mean, I figured it was breaking news because it's the MLB draft on tonight. So that's what I figured.
Oh, I thought that was last week.
No, that's tonight.
Whoops.
Wow, Tony. Wow.
It's Major League Draft. Who follows the Major League Baseball draft?
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, granted, it is a major sport, But their draft, I mean, college baseball really isn't amplified until they get to the College World Series.
True.
Did you turn your camera off?
No, it's clear my notifications.
Ah. So I mean, it's kind of hard to, get excited about the MLB draft because majority of the players that they're drafting, nobody ever heard of. A lot of them was drafting them out of high school.
Yeah. You have to be like really you have to like be an expert on MLB. You have to like follow it ritually.
I mean, I do like their draft system because if you draft them out of high school, they can still go to college.
Yeah.
And stuff like that, and develop themselves even better.
Yeah.
But I mean, like I said, congratulations to Pittsburgh Pirates and who was it?
Paul Skenes.
Yeah. Congratulations to him for being the number 1 draft pick. I mean, but honestly, is anybody going to remember he was the number 1 draft pick? No.
Yeah, true.
I mean, I can't even name you a number 1 draft pick from last year's draft.
Yeah, I couldn't either. All right, Tony, we got anything else, or are we wrapping it up?
Well, I can't think of anything else. But
yeah, I have nothing else.
We do have a new way of closing out our show.
Oh, yep.
This is something I've been working on all week long. If you haven't noticed, we also had a new intro to our show.
Yep.
Which is, again, something I've been working on all week long. This one basically is give thanks and show love. Once again, we want to encourage everybody to go to the YouTube channels, subscribe, like, and share. Help us hit that 1K subscriber mark. We'll get started. We're still working on possibly having a prize for whoever is going to be our 2K subscriber. We just need to get there. We got to get to 1,000 first. So help us out. And I hope you guys enjoyed the show. And I want everybody to take a look at our new ending spot for the show. So once again, signing off from inside the locker room, this is Big Time Tony and Old Dog Owens, and everybody have a great weekend. See you next weekend.
See you guys next weekend.